This is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Hey, Johnny Gilbert. How is everyone today? Here we go, Jeopardy round. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. On Broadway, Cats, World Geography, Myths and Legends, Party, and Compound Words. Player 1, you're in command of the board as we continue right now. Two snugly cute characters in Avenue Q aren't called the Bad News These, but the Bad Idea These. Yes, Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus. Correct. Player 1, many of this Jonathan Larson musical's famous fans have gone backstage to add their names to a long graffiti wall. Okay, Player 1. Yep. Player 1. Fantasia of American Idol played the role of Celie in The Color This. Player 1. You got it. Choose again, Player 1. Answer, the Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. How much are you going to wager, Player 1? All right, here's your clue. Spring Awakening is an alt-rock musical based on an 1891 play that Frank Wedekind originally wrote in this language. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. We return to you, Player 1. Huey Lewis, Harry Hamlin, and George Hamilton have all been tapped to play tap-dancing lawyer Billy Flynn in this musical. Let's hear it, Player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, back to you. The fact that a cat can land upon its feet without injury gave rise to the myth that cats have this many lives. It's Player 2.
Yeah!
Good for you. You get to pick again. The Korat breed from Thailand is usually this color of some Olympic medals. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1, back. The mass killing of cats in the 14th century helped spread this disease carried by rat fleas. Okay, Player 1. That's correct. Select again. Short-haired cats were derived from the Khafre cat, which was domesticated by this ancient civilization. Player 2. Correct. Please pick again. This Asian-named cat is produced by mating Siamese and Longhairs, and then selectively breeding them. Yes, Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again, Player 1. Melbourne is in the Australian state named for this woman, a friend of Viscount Melbourne. Player 3. That's correct. Player 3, pick again. You can enter this European city via the Puerta de Bisagra and its U.S. namesake via Exit 64 on the Ohio Turnpike. It's player 1. That is correct. Player 1. Paulistas live in a large city in this large South American country. Let's hear it, player 1. Right you are. Player 1, you pick a... This country's Grand Canal ends at the port of Hangzhou. Okay, player 3. Good. Select again. It's Africa's highest mount that shares its name with a country. Yes, player 2. You are correct. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. The earliest ballads of this outlaw say that his activities took place in South Yorkshire, not Nottinghamshire. Okay, player 1. Right. We return to you. In some legends, it's the influence of the full moon that changes a man into one of these, also called a lycanthrope. Player 2. Right. You again, player 2. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
According to Norse legend, to learn the secrets of the rune stones, this chief god hung himself from a tree.
Yes, player 2. Good. Choose again, player 2. This steel-driving man beat a steam drill in a race to make a railroad tunnel, but died with his hammer in his hand. It's player 1. That's it. Please pick again. This hero of mythology cleaned the Augean stables by diverting the courses of 2 nearby rivers. Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. Choose again, player 3. Paper gifts are the traditional gifts at the party for this anniversary of a married couple. Okay, player 2. Yes. Player 2. The British passed 1774's Intolerable Acts to punish Massachusetts for a party in its harbor. It's player 3. That is correct. Player 3. It's the beverage that would be most appropriate at the wild, riotous bacchanalia we've got planned. Let's hear it, player 3. Yeah! That's right. Way to go. Player 3. Oktoberfest is a 16-day party held every year in this Bavarian city. Player 2. Yes. We return to you. In Mexico, a quinceañera is a girl's coming-of-age party on this birthday. Yes, player 1. Good. Select again. This aromatic herb of the genus Nepeta will drive your feline crazy. It's player 2. You got it. Please pick again. Player Swallowtail, Viceroy, and Monarch are types of this insect. Yes, player 3. Right. Player 3. If you've gone this, you might have said something extreme or fallen from the Queen Mary. Okay, player 3. Yep. You again, player 3. Looking for a needle in one of these is a metaphor for an impossible search. Player 2. Good for you. And the last clue for $1,000. In days of yore, women sometimes rode in this style, meaning both feet on the same flank of the horse. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Player 3 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are Elvis lyrics, Shakespeare, U.S. history, Get Positive, Conjunction Junction, and Health and Medicine. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, you make the next selection as we continue. Never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Okay, player 1. Yeah! Right. You get to pick a... The warden said, "Hey, buddy, don't you be no square. If you can't find a partner, use a wooden chair." Let's hear it, player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Player 1. You are correct. Player 1. You pick. Ooh, 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 I feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming. I must be 109. Yes, player 1. That's correct. We return to you, player 1. No such number, no such zone. It's player 2. That's it. Please pick again, player 2. This title queen uses an asp, a poor venomous fool, to kill herself. Let's hear it, player 3. Right you are. You get to pick again. This moneylender asks, hates any man the thing he would not kill? Okay, player 2. Right. You again, player 2. Answer, one of the daily double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? Give us a wager, player 2. And the daily double clue. He uses the word assassination for what he plans to do to Duncan. You've moved up to first place. Select again. And here's Kelly.
A reconstruction of this famous Shakespearean theater opened in London in 1997.
Player 3. Correct. Choose again, player 3. Characters in this play include the charming Rosalind and the sardonic Jaques. It's player one. That's right. Way to go. Player one, back to you for our next selection. On August 21st, 1959, it became our 50th state. Yes, player two. That is correct. Player two. In 1963, he spoke of his dream that his children would one day not be judged by the color of their skin. Player one. Yeah. That is correct. Choose again, player one. It's the period from 1920 to 1933 when alcoholic beverages were illegal. Yes, player one. That's correct. Player one, pick again. And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
This U.S. company introduced the first TV dinner in 1954.
Okay, player two. Good. Please pick again, player Stephen two. Douglas proposed the act that repealed the Missouri Compromise and created Kansas and this territory. Let's hear it, player three. Yeah, good. You get to pick again, player three. The book Whale Done applies the positive techniques used at this marine park to business and family life. It's player one. Yes. Player one. Thriving through stress, like him conducting Ode to Joy while ill, is the idea in a book called The Him Factor. Yes, player three. Yeah, correct. Player three, back. His power of positive thinking begins, believe in yourself, have faith in your abilities. Let's hear it, player three. Correct. Select again. An illustrated book pairs Alexander Calder's artwork with the lyrics to his song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. It's player one. Yes. We return to you, player one. Oprah has unlocked The This, a book by Rhonda Byrne about using positive visualization. Okay, player three. Right. You again, player three. This two-letter word is also a Pacific Northwest state's postal abbreviation. Player one. Yeah. That is correct. Player one, back to you. This conjunction comes before rain, heat, and gloom of night in the United States Postal Service credo. Okay, player one. Yeah. Right you are. Please pick again. Take away an I from the end of a fabled Himalayan creature, and you get this conjunction. It's player one. Yes. Player one, back to... This three-letter conjunction is commonly replaced by a symbol in Jeopardy clues. Yes, player one. Yeah, good. Select again. This conjunction is also the symbol for a poisonous element. Let's hear it, player 3. That's right. Way to go. Player 3, back to you. Lateral epicondylitis is the medical term for the chronic arm injury called this sport's elbow. Player 1. Yeah, you got it. Player 1. Statin drugs like Lipitor are used to lower the bad type of this. Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. Choose again, player 1. A sign of this infection from the virus that also causes chickenpox is a blistering rash preceded by severe pain. Player 1. Good. You get to pick again, player 1. There are viral and bacterial types of this, the inflammation of the membranes covering the brain and spinal cord. It's player 1. That's correct. And now the $2,000 clue. Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. You need to select your wager. The clue. The name of this fluid that contains white blood cells comes from the Latin for water. That puts you even further ahead. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. Here comes the Final Jeopardy, players. The category is this: Broadway. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. And the clue reads, the original 1994 Broadway cast of this musical based on a film featured Alan Oppenheimer as Cecil B. DeMille. What did you say? And that correct response will add... Did you come up with the correct response? With that correct response, you will gain... And your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Congratulations, player 1. You're the winner. So long, everybody.